Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, we are looking today at the Ki-88, which is saying Gaming Bear, but that's not in the shop. I know, and that's why I missed it. So where it is, let's come in and have a look at the tech tree on the Japanese line, and it's here. So I've done the tier 7, the tier 8, and just the Ki-88, and it's 3,500 gold. So let's have a look and see how it compares. So really you want to go for the Spitfire, which is always solid, see how this compares, and the BF-109. So looking through, you're looking weight-wise, the Spitfire is actually, well, it's got more hit points, lower weight. The Ki-88 is 3,020, the BF-109 is 3,100, so that means that the hit points of the Ki is somewhere similar to the BF-109 and behind the Spitfire. It's not quite as tough. Then we come to the gun armament. The gun is pretty nice actually. 3 guns. You got 2 20mm in the wings and the 37mm in the nose, which is horrendously powerful. We'll see exactly what that's like compared to the BF-109, which is also running 3, but it's got 20mm and two 7.92s, so you're looking 394 points with the Spitfire, 300 close behind 361 with the Ki-88, and the BF-109 is just running 159, which isn't very much. And then we come to the airspeed. Looking through, so you're looking 420 with the BF, 380 with the Ki, and 357 with the Spitfire. So the Ki is faster than the Spitfire, which is pretty nice, but it's got a higher stall speed of 160 kilometers an hour. The Spitfire is 120, and the BF is 150. So this is actually going to be less good in a turn because it's going to have more chance of stalling. Pretty bad by the sound of it. Then we come to the manoeuvrability. So let's see how this compares. So rate of roll, average time to do 360 degrees, 10.3 seconds. It's a little bit ahead, only just a tiny bit ahead of the BF-109, which is 10.5, so 0.2 seconds faster, with the best being the Spitfire, which is why it's always good to judge things against the Spitfire, because you know how good the Spitfires always are, and it's a really good one to base things on. Rate of roll, 100 degrees a second for the Spitfire, 120 with the Ki-88, and 130 degrees a second with the BF. So this is second, it's quite good at rolling. We then get the controllability, which is essentially accuracy around a point. So the Spitfire is the most accurate with 86, the Ki close behind with 85, and just not far behind that at 83 is the BF-109. We then come to the height that they operate at. The Spitfire is the lowest at 1,500 meters, the Ki is in between at 1,800 meters, and the BF operates at 2,000 meters. So this is where we are. So what I'm going to do, I've got some gold. I'm going to purchase this. Let's get this sorted. Purchase and get that organised. I'm going to use some of those tokens I've been building up to get some to get the new slot. So 3,500 gold. Let's have a look at this bad boy in the hangar. Oh, that does look really nice. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is really, really nice. Oh, look at the gun in the nose. Oh, ho, ho. And it looks like two MGs underneath in the fuselage there. Quite a nifty placement. So let's swap out the pilot. Let's get him on board. Now let's look at the guns. You're looking 290 points up to 520 meters, which is quite nice. That extra 20 meters makes a difference. 130 points out to 600 meters, and less than 130 points out to 750. So you can do a small amount of damage out to 750 meters. Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on manual fire extinguisher, first aid, and then the control surfaces. Apply that. and we're going to get into to the first game and see exactly what this is like, and then from the performance I want to judge exactly what I feel it needs. But I would say at this stage, looking at it, the top speed is okay. I would say that it's going to need something like an improved reflector to give it better firing accuracy. Actually, let's get on. I'm going to put in the lighter airframe, which will improve the ability to move in dogfights. And I'm going to go for also controlled surface, so we'll get that in to give it even more in the way of manoeuvrability. I've got 160,000 left, not quite enough for the improved radar selector at the moment, so I'm going to give that a run for its money. So we'll see what this is like. So let's get in and test this out for the first time. Okay, I think we're close to being in. Let's see just how long this is going to take. Come on, there we go. That's clicking in. I can hear ticking. Come on, you know you want to get me to the key on time. So we're archipelago, spawn point there. I'm going to head for the airstrip, see what we can do. So we've got a bit more speed than a Spitfire, and with the some nice guns on this. Not quite as good as the Spit, but oh.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
Okay, so Tier 6 Ki-88. We're going to see exactly what this is like.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Okay, thank you. So let's boost in, see what we can do. Yep, on my way, buddy. On my way. Oh, you want to go there as well? I can only do one at a time. Let's get in, let's fly up above, boosting in. Seems to turn, it does feel a little bit slow turning from side to side. Let's get in, boost, boost, boost. It needs assistance with the turn. Mouse problems. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I don't think we got that then, but we at least helped. So let's circle round. He's coming in. Let's try and get the gun on him. He's coming in behind. Okay, the gunfire seems a little bit down. The guns are too big. I'm used to this at this level. You need more MGs, but when it hits something, it does do a lot of damage. So I think this could well be more of an interceptor. It feels like an interceptor. That speed and the big guns to allow you to take out the guys flying over. So I'm going to head in to help with the factory side. There we go, 800 meters, 380 kilometers an hour. He's pushing in. We'll try and help over there. So yeah, it feels quite nice. But the rolling, that side of things, it does seem a little bit lackluster. Side to side, it's a little bit slow. What have we got up there? Let's get in, try and boost up to assist with him. See if we can get up there. FW-190s, they're going to be a pain if they come in and try and attack us. It's actually really good, really good for taking out planes up above. Oh, stall warning. So that is an issue. Let's try and come in behind him.
We've taken over the plant. This can bring us victory.
Oh, a bit of a stall situation. Let's try and boost in behind him, see what we can do. I've got someone on my tail. Head down, let's put that fire out. See if we can deal with them. That's damaged. Repair. He's trying to get away. XP-75, very nice plane. Let's get in after him. This does a lot of damage when it hits. Let's try and chase him down, but he's trying to lead me to the towards the airfield, and I don't want to go there. So with all that AA, that would not be good. Oh, not bad. It's not a bad performance. Straight out of the books. I'm not used to the big thumpy guns so much at this level. I'm used to lots of MGs, so it is a lot of damage you can do when you get it on target. The manoeuvrability, you do need those additional boosts, otherwise you would just lose in a dogfight. So let's get up high. Let's help in this zone, help control it. We've managed to distract them, allow our team to basically take over just about everything on the board. So we'll get in high, swoop down, see what this is like in a zoomy situation. Let's get in, try and boost up to that sort of level. He's going in after my mate, so I want to try and help out up there. We'll see what it's like at the higher level. My poor little buddy is having some serious trouble, but we're gaining on him. So as an interceptor, this is really nice. I'm trying to test out the different abilities, what this is like, the role that it can work within, what it can do. There we go. We're almost on them. So we're catching up very neatly. And for firing at range, time to pull away, otherwise MGs are going to just destroy us. Let's get out of here. Let's not be there. Wait for things to build up a little bit. Circle back round. Use a bit of speed. Try and come in on him from below. That's it, he's now at our mercy.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy?
Wait for the guns to cool down a bit. Cool. It is, the guns are a little bit, mind you, the guns are good enough. We just took him down. I could do with it one more gun.
Keep it up. Victory is almost
But that's just what I'm used to with the Spitfires. It's just getting used to this type of gun. So it's not a bad plane at all. Really isn't. So we'll have a look at the score. I don't know what scores we've actually done so far. So let's get up high, come in and assist in this region. He's gone. Any more that we can kill?
heavy storm here. Unable to
Let's go for the Spitfire. Let's see what it's like against a Spitfire. Essentially, so we're gaining on him, which is very neat. Someone's got a... Oh, that's not good. Oh. So it shows that it is a bit vulnerable to attack from other areas, and him coming up from below just took us to pieces. But the plane itself, very nice. To be able to hunt down and to go almost one-to-one on a Spitfire isn't bad at all. You know, anything approaching Spitfire levels and something that's able to hunt down a Spitfire, as you saw that we were gaining on him, we would have been able to take him and then have those thumping guns be able to bring that to bear. Really nice. So I'm going to pause this and I want to get into one more game to test things out a little bit further. Okay, so 3,000 points. So it's a little bit underperforming. I would have expected about 2,000 points per incarnate, per sortie, and so it's down a little bit. So it's a little bit underperforming. It's not a bad plane, but it's not a great plane. But we still won. Let's see how we did in comparison to the team. Points wise, second to last. It's really not, mind you, it was a tier 7 game. So bearing in mind that it was a tier 7 game and in a tier 6 plane, I don't think we did too badly. 600 experience, or 4,000 experience and 38,000 credits. So it's an okay moneymaker. It's not a great moneymaker, but it's a good plane. It fills a niche that you need, really. So what we could see that this needed an addition. We needed the additional firepower. So I'm going to spend a little bit to gain 50 more thousand. Exchange that, and we need the improved sight. The speed is enough. So we'll get that in, and we'll see what difference that makes to the to the overall performance. Let's just get in. Let's do the next battle with that on. So the underperforming gun, this might allow us to kill those guys that little bit quicker, to allow us to get the points and to be up there and be a contender, because right now without that it didn't quite. The manoeuvrability was okay, the speed was okay, it's a little bit fragile, but then it's Japanese, so you can't really ask for more than it can really provide. But as an interceptor it seemed really good. To be able to get up to that level is very, very useful. Okay, getting in. So spawning here, I'm going to head for the forward airstrip, try and take that over and see exactly what we can do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the firepower is like, or what we could, with the aiming plus 10%, having more shots on target in the centre of the reticule could well be a nice little bonus. And that.
Attention, you are entering the zone controlled by the enemy.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. So let's see what we can do.
You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
So let's click in 3,500, £11.61. So is this plane worth £11.61? So let's see what else you can get for the let's save that. £11.61. What else can you get for this sort of money? Oh, the Ki-88 is there, so it's there now. Great, cool. And here is £12.54. So gold-wise, it's saying it's £11.61. So £11 or £12. How does it compare to these? The Air Cobra is by far a better plane. The Spitfire is better, so it's behind these two. The Mustang, even the Mustang is better. So sadly, I really have to say that it's at the back of the pack. And is it worth this amount of money? I would say no. I would say £8 to £10 worth. It's a little bit more. It's better than these planes down at tier 5. But it's not as good as you would like. It's not as good as these other planes at tier 6. It's a bit sad. It needs something. It needs a boost. But sadly, the Ki-88 just doesn't quite hit the mark. So it's the worst tier. It's an okay tier 6, but you don't just want an okay tier 6. You want a good, for spending any money, you want a good tier 6, don't you? And I would say for its performance and what you've got to spend on it, because I've just spent, I don't know, million credits on it to try and make it the best it can be, and it's still not great. So it's not good enough. Is it worth this money? No. So sadly, so it's an all right plane, but it's not worth this amount of money. And I would say, so thumbs down. It's not exactly a thumbs down, but I say it would need to be less money for it to actually get a thumbs up. So if it was about £8, then I would say, okay, yes, it's worth it. But it's overpriced by about 50%. So I would say wait for it to be in a sale. It's not really got it. Sadly, I wish I wasn't saying that. I wish I was able to say it's a wonderful plane. But it's not. it's okay. And you don't want to buy a plane that's just okay. You really don't. Or I really don't. So sadly, the Ki-88 just doesn't hit the mark. It can have its moments, but it feels like it's a struggle. It feels like a struggle all the time to try and make something, to do something. Like the A6M does really well. The Zero is a really great fighter. But the Ki-88 just doesn't have it. And I'm sad. I wanted it to. And it just doesn't do it. So I'm going to have to say thumbs down for this. It's not worth the money. It definitely isn't worth the money. And that's all I can say to this. So I feel really, really sad and sorry about this. Like I said, I wanted it to be good so much. And it just doesn't quite do it. It needs something more. If it had a little bit, the mobility is, the speed is okay. If it had a little bit more turning ability, like the normal Japanese, then I would say that it could be good. It could be a thumbs up, and it could be worth the money. But the mobility of it is just not good enough to make it a good plane. It's just it's an also ran, and I don't like having to play also rans. I like playing good planes, and I hope you like doing the same. But I'd say if it comes on sale and you want something cheap, this is like your bargain bucket plane. If you want something cheap when it's on offer, then maybe get it. But there are better planes. There are much better planes to get at this tier. So disappointedly from the bear, I'd say thumbs down. It's not worth the money. Really, really sorry about that. I really tried. I tried very hard. It can have its moments, but it's hard to do. It doesn't feel fun playing it. It's not smooth. It doesn't. You get the odd moment here and there which feels good, but the rest of it, it's a struggle. It doesn't flow. That's just me. Maybe you will find something different with it. Put in the comments if you do. I want someone to find something good about this, but for me, sadly, it doesn't do it. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Take care. I'm just sad about this. See you soon. See you guys. Bye.